Bum. All right, grab this. Nintendo went real deep to find a theme for. I didn't even actually check the themes. I saw the that it dropped, but I didn't check exactly what the theme was. I probably should just do that real quick. Won't take very long. They should bring back Disruptor. Disruptor is okay. I wouldn't be like hard against it. Money experience is present. Huh. Neat. Hello. Happy Friday to you. How's your Friday going? Fry's gonna lose again. There's a non-zero chance of that. Technically, every single fest has a non-zero chance. And by non-zero chance, it's 100% chance. I'm just kidding. You were late to work today. Uh-oh. Well, I mean, Donk's not trying, right? Get one. We're gonna not trade with two because of running out of ammo. Wish we could have gotten the checkpoint with that, because that would have been a relatively good shot at getting it, but they took care of business. Slept through your alarm. Oh no. I'm usually pretty good about it. The only time that I've like really slept through an alarm, there was one time I had stayed up really late to work on some schoolwork, and my alarm there is, because I had a roommate, you know, I respectfully kept it quiet, like really quiet, and I never had a problem with it. But there was one time, because I stayed up so late working on some other things, we had it was actually a volunteer thing we did for veterans, a veterans dinner, or veterans luncheon before the game. And I fucking slept through it, the opening. Like, I woke up when we needed to be there. So they were like, hey, like, it's not a big deal. Just get here, because one of my friends there's family was in charge of it, especially their dad ran it. And their mom, you know, mom and everybody else helped, but still. They're like, just get here, we signed you in. Just get here when you can. They didn't need me for another 2 hours, so it didn't end up working out too bad. Like, I got ridiculed, and I rightfully got ridiculed a little. And I was like, oh, I felt so bad, because I genuinely want, you know, it's a veterans luncheon, so like, we want to do the right thing. But they didn't end up needing us until closer to 11 anyway, so we sat there for like an hour and a half. By the time I got there like half an hour late, which was still on time to the schedule time. We planned to get there at like 9:30. 10 was when they wanted all volunteers in anyways. And I was there right about 10. And, you know, so it wasn't a big deal. At the end of the day, we could laugh it off. I wasn't needed till 11. But we're there if they needed us, and it was a good time. Yeah, glad you woke up on... Yeah, I do like... Brains built-in timers are nice sometimes. At least if you're late, you're not going to be super late. Love when that works out. At least to an extent, right? Relatively. As you said, didn't wake up at 3 hours late. Like, ah, shit. Like, you wake up at the hour. Hey, I'm going to be late. I'm so sorry. Like, shit happens. Come on, game. Give us another match, though. That was an awful game. Next game. Oh, yeah, yeah. Definitely, that's fair. When you get to that point, just... Yeah. That is definitely the right call. Just call off at that point if you're halfway, if you missed majority of your thing already. This was a dumb decision. And that was a... I double back right into the shot. They get 2 in one swing for that matter, not even just the single kill. Because they were aiming at my teammate there. Or some forward to crab at us here. Interesting. Oh, I gotta get that. Ah. That's one that I had an opportunity to take. Good work there by my teammate. Just the roller on the tower. Get him? No. They're still alive and they're still jumping in. Alright, there we go. Clean up something. We can come back on this. Now we have a decent spot. That doesn't help. I was hoping to whale to work with my teammate there. Not gonna get anything. Roller didn't go up on the top anyways, it was a roller. I don't know why I even thought to throw a bomb up there. Okay, we'll take him down. That was a little awkward of a fight, but we'll take it. All matters is we get it. Come on, friend, let's dance. Oh, there's 2 of you. I'll trade. I'll take the trade. Damn. Sorry, my brain cannot comprehend that right now. I will have to read that in a second. See if maybe my brain can start to compute. One of those I'm having one of those days. My brain is just like it's running in slow mode on computing words. Had that multiple times today. I'm just like, I'm not sure what... Oh, let's go, let's go. We've not had an we've just been in a bad... You see, I'm English sentence hard. Not really had a good opportunity to do it. Push up here and get bats. Teammate gets 1. Oh, damage, I gotta get that. Nice. Just a Tetra. Yeah, let's go. We have an opportunity here for... Yeah, no, I'm not getting up there, teammate. I'll wail for you. I'll throw bombs, but I'm not doing that. I'll trade. That should be enough for us to get lead. Why aren't we pushing for lead? Just go for lead there. And I guess that works. They got the pick. We're gonna get lead. It's okay. I kind of gave up the tower for a second there, and I would. Well, I don't think there was an issue with AM PM? There's just an issue with waking up and late at the wrong hour. Waking up at... Supposed to be at work at 8 to wake up at... Yeah, okay, and I don't... not picking up what you're putting down. Oh, you're talking about your own experience with that? I guess. I personally use both when just depending on what's needed. Most day to day I'll use AM PM, but I'll have 24-hour clock in a lot of places like my phone and such. My computer right now says it's 21:55. I think the 24-hour clock is better, admittedly. I'm not a big AM PM fan. Admittedly. I don't think I never have any issues with it. But like, no. I do think the 24-hour clock is better. Just touch talent. Just strikes on it. Just go for the top. Easy. Alright, we win game 5. That was looking like an L. Yeah, that can be admittedly a little obnoxious when it gets into that territory. Where, you know, 7 p.m. and 7 a.m. don't look too different right now. It is nice though when you get that nap that you feel like you don't know what time it is. It means you slept real good. Real lights out kind of nap. Just mwah. Love those kind of naps. It's like 6 p.m. right? Oh, it's 9? Oh man. Love those kind of naps. Well, alright, let's go. The way it should be. We're in standard time. Love standard time. So much better than that daylight time. It's been proven to be better, actually. Fun fact, the US tried to go into pure daylight time in the 70s, I believe. It went horrendous. And led to a lot of, especially related to like school and such, a lot of fatalities because it's so dark outside in the morning that people traveling to school and such kids would get hit. Standard time, the way to go. Year round, standard time, baby. Down here, that's a story. Another time like this. Come on, Kraken, let's dance. Come on, buddy. Waited all that time just to die anyways. We got him. All that effort just to lose. Standard is the way to go. And that's coming from someone on the, so to say, bad side of the time zone where technically my time should be actually even more forward than it already is. Which that's some of it too. Some people that live on the far east sides of time zones, they already basically are living like they're in a time zone forward than they should be. Or sorry, on the far west sides, but east sides. East sides are ahead of time, usually anyways. So like, they don't want it to go any more forward because it's already, or go back any further. Well, you know, forward they get. Brain is not working here. They don't want it to go any more forward either, I guess. Yeah. Guess it would be the west side that would prefer it to go more forward. Or they would make it more in line with what they suspect it should be. Okay. Brain bad. It's not running very well. I like winter too. I like the darkness. Last year, our December, we had one of the cloudiest ones on record. It was so nice. I also admittedly have sensitivity to light, so, you know, that's nice. I like it darker because of that. Dimmer light when the light's out, and less light usually in general. Usually a lot more clouds. I love it. And colder temperatures? Sign me up. Okay, we got a leader on tower. They're doing their thing. I'm dead. Doesn't even matter. Let's not let that dynamo get a shot off. We're gonna rush this leader. Make both of these guys look at me. Oh, they saw it. Which is fair. That was a pretty obvious ninja squid. I was already damaged too. I probably did the little bubbles. And jump to the beacon. My teammate's got Kraken as an emergency button. I don't like that we use Kraken so early, actually. Would have preferred that as a later game button. Force them to use it early. Oh, no! We're 2 down. They get 2, though. We just gotta go for it. Gotta dive it. Gotta dive it. We can't wait any longer. Yeah, we're not gonna get there in time. Man. This. Oh, we'll take the L on that one. Sunrise at 5 a.m. Oh, sorry, you're talking about summertime. Yeah, like I said, I would rather have enjoy the darkness. So I enjoy it, the um the less light. And once we shift over to once we shift over to brain, please work, to daylight time, like, doesn't stay at 5 a.m. anymore. Actually no, it goes to 5 a.m. yeah. Brain bad. Yeah, it goes back one. Ugh. Gross. I'm a hater. I like the darkness. And sun bad brings me great pain. You all can enjoy it. I will take I will gladly swap between Alaska and the southern tip of South America, purely for the avoiding of the light as much as possible. I'd go to Antarctica, but you know they don't have as much infrastructure over there, and I don't want to add too much latency to my game. Yeah, we were playing MC yesterday. You two get a little weird. Understandable. That's I think things were quite tame this time, surprisingly. We were pretty just chillaxed. This is probably this time was probably the most relaxed K&K. I mean, a standard Mewtwo session was crazier than anything we talked about yesterday. We were pretty just to the point. Learning how to God Bridge. Nice. I was learning to cry in pain. That Kin puts more importance over making sure they have cats or dogs over, you know, worrying about basic necessities. That's what I learned to cry or do. Cry in pain. I could do that. I'd love that. I'd love every second of that. I feel like I would be a great candidate for doing things like working like night shifts where basically you sleep during the day and you work and do things till, you know, from just sun rising, you're going to bed? Okay. Sun setting, you're waking up and doing things? Nice. No more vitamin D. That's where I gotta get my, I gotta drink my orange juice or something. Orange juice is vitamin C. Wrong vitamin. That is an emote name, that's for sure. It looks so weird just seeing that in text. Who needs to press the shift button? Just have skills, right? I mean, I'm Midwestern, so I mean, not a crazy amount, but like more than like Alaska. But ideally, I mean, for an extended period of time, I was avoiding some. I like avoiding in this at night. Blinds down, sleep from like 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Great time. Just click faster forehead. So true. As a brush main, just gonna skip. I agree. Just click faster forehead. Oh, we popped back over 2,500. I just realized. Lol. I wasn't even paying attention. I forgot we did win game 5. So it does make sense that we're over 2,500. Random side note. TZS has occasionally talked about getting a MC server back up. We had one for a little period of time, not for very long, like 2 years ago. But since then, we've added Moo and Pork. I think both of them just have Bedrock. We might have found a way to get everybody on. So we might do some TZS MC or some other games. We've talked about it for a long time. TZS, like just doing things that are not just played Splatoon. We just gotta execute on this. Instead of saying we're gonna just like the TZS podcast, just execute, go from there. I think it would be a good, valuable team building exercise to do some things that are not just, hey, we're playing Sploon, but we still need to play Sploon to practice, you know. But we don't necessarily need to do like, hey, if we're in a spot where we're playing every day, well, okay, we don't need to necessarily play every day. Maybe we'll play some MC in there. We'll play some other games that are team building, or just good time, have good times, right? We're all still friends, yes. We do plenty of stuff that's occasionally on the side, just here and there, but nothing like on stream. It's always like just, oh, person like that. So Rusher's ready for me to come back around. And we'll occasionally just do it off stream, or not really anything too much serious, usually just chatting, but just like, be nice for us to do maybe some things on, like I said, some Uno or something on stream instead of just some standard things. Anyway, we're losing, so let me look at the game for a second. Oh, I got marks. That sucks. Whee! Oh, they're so weak. Okay. I want the checkpoint. And I'll trade the brush. I'm guessing you use, by the way, with your Your 20 clicks per second. I'm guessing you use some sort of technique for that. Not just straight up just flat clicking. I'll take a trade, I guess. Okay, we'll get 2. Don't rush the bats, just let them be there. Yeah, this is why. That's why. That's why you do that. Let them... Just don't worry about that guy behind us like that. Just let him go. Instead, 2 of y'all win. You both lost. Really a trade there. Stop worrying about one behind us so much. There you go. Does that make people feel more comfortable? Oh boy. Well, that was a game of all time. Well, next game. Okay, come on, give me next match. Thank you. No, I have not been international now. Technically, across the big lake, Canada's right there. It's right there, across the big lake. We can see it when it's the water's right, and it'll reflect off the water. Upside down because it's so far away that you can't quite just directly see it. It has to bounce off the surface of water and come to you. Yes, exactly. Soon the 51st state. You're so true. Because we won't make Puerto Rico or Washington, D.C. the 51st state. Canada would be it before it. Yes. I don't know. And only specifically your rural sections. The rest would be controlled. They'd just be territories. Australia next. Australians are not... You would get other countries before Australia. Australia... probably one of the few countries that people genuinely don't really care for for Americans. On average, like, most people dislike America in, like, Australia and such. Which is... unique. You know, a lot of places... Even if they don't like, say, Trump or Biden or whatever, they're like, yeah, no, America's still cool though. And then it's like, Australia's like, nah, mate, fuck y'all. We're gonna do our own thing. You'd have places like Great Britain being a state before Australia would. which would be a little ironic. Kangaroos would fuck us up. Emus might too, you know? No one home. Just the junior. Hey, I'm here, friend. Stop running! I didn't see the bomb. I didn't even hear it. Probably because I was shouting, "Don't stop running." Kangaroos are jacked too. I mean, they'll kick your ass. There ain't no shame losing a fight to a kangaroo. Especially a kangaroo that is wild and not like in a zoo or something, so they have to like actually fight for survival. Like, nah. Mad respect. Oh, that's not a good place to be. Oh, hello. I'm out of ink. I ran out of ink the moment I bumped. That's the worst time to run out of ink. I knew I was low on ink, but I thought I had a little bit more in the tank. Like, I wasn't going to engage in a fight for that reason. Well, that was a game, I guess. On to next game. Oh wow, we just lost 30 points. Cool. Didn't even realize that was the end of the series we were in. Oh darn, on to next series. Oh, I feel like I'm just slow. I don't know, last few days, as we kind of got into these hours, I just feel sluggish. I don't know why. Just, like sleepy. It's like, I feel like click speed's not there. I feel like just nothing's there. Not a big deal though. We continue. Hello, hello. How's it going? Happy Friday to you. Friday before for Christmas for folks too. So merry early Christmas to anyone that I might not see between now and then. If you're going to see family or anything. I know some people are going to see family for the week, so traveling. So I don't know necessarily here, but it just people, a couple other people I know are doing some traveling to different places. So. Get the kill on our enemy there. You know what? I believe in you, Bucket. I shouldn't have believed in you, Bucket. I gotta protect my teammate here. Getting the jump in. Oh, roller! That'll help. Alright, we get 2 for 1 there. Well, more than that if you count. I'm already getting someone before that. I don't believe in that Tri-Slasher hit me, but that's fine. You do whatever you want, game. You lie about damage. Naughty all the way back. I'm gonna go ahead and take bats. One behind. No, one behind. That's just continuing to keep its motion. Technically, they're small independence movements, but none of them are serious in terms of realism, like something like Catalonia, which Catalonia, I believe, isn't actually, when people actually vote and don't protest the vote, it does fail by a little bit. I think it's like 40-60 or something like that. So yeah, no, there's nothing like that in America. Most maybe 10-15% at most. Something like Texas, Alaska, Hawaii, California. I think California, post Trump being elected, one of the, I don't know if I think it was the last one, not this one. I think no, it might have been the one before. This one, they had independence polled at 15%, something like that, and that was like the record, like, ever. Well, not ever, but in modern polling history. And like, you're not seriously gonna expect them to leave in any serious manner. So nothing like that. We don't have a Quebec situation. Alright, appreciate you swinging by. Enjoy your lethal company. There's a non-zero chance they do, I'll be honest. It'll be a very unlikely case. I take a trade on that, man. Oh, 1 point. I do think eventually some places might, but I think there's enough of a fight that Spain won't, unless there's some big economic hardships situation. Like a very severe recession or something like that is what it would take at this point. And then like some of the policies from the main government in Madrid really harming those places. Because I think at the point is what it would take, if you were to ask me. The support is high, but it's not high enough for them to really realistically get away with it. You need a higher percentage than they have. You need quite a bit above. Even if you can have 50%, you know, 51, even, you know, a slight majority, you're realistically, because there's going to be enough fight from main governments and stuff like that, you're realistically going to need 60-70% in those cases to get away with it. Without the and other countries are gonna, at minimum, at best be neutral, likely be more against, because they don't want their own rebellious locations to break away. So right, unless say those locations are going to directly benefit to them, see something like Russia and like supporting the Crimea vote. Most countries are not going to support a vote like that, even if it was not the situation it was in. But using like the same thing with the Catalonian, most of them were pretty hated on by the international community. So not as long as the main government is not going to just let you walk away, the international organizations will also kind of push that against. So you're fighting in a very uphill battle, and you need a lot of support, either directly by the main government, or the main government in such a shit show that you just can't realistically stop it. And the high numbers and a bad situation are the two things that have to come together, and it's not enough right now in any of those locations to realistically do it. That's why they come close multiple times, but just haven't. That's a possibility, kind of the UK style. At most, you know, more autonomy. I know they say it's 4 kingdoms, but let's be freaking real here. It's not. The UK control the core, mostly centered in London. Let's be real. England by far just dwarfs all of them. Realistically, just controls everything. That's half the problem. But they have quite a bit of autonomy. The independent kingdoms and different things. Sometimes they keep getting more devolved. Sometimes they get things taken away a little bit. You know, back and forth, kind of nudging. But like tomorrow, they couldn't just walk away. I mean, that's why we saw things like the Scotland referendum fail, and even then, even if the referendum had gone through, it was non-binding. It wasn't a binding thing. So even if it had passed with 51%, you know, London would have fought it tooth and nail. And you would have been able to pull things like, oh, not everybody came out. You need, like I said, 60, 70, but you need an overwhelming number. And you need no shenanigans to where it could twist the vote in any way. Like, it's just so difficult to do that. Even in pretty bad economic shape. Unless you have to have that beforehand, then have the economics or other severe factors to change it. Oh boy, I get sniped to start. Now, mind you, I wouldn't be surprised if we continue to see map changes. They always happen. Small map changes happen all the time. And I definitely would suspect more autonomy for some of those regions for sure. In the future, especially if we do have maybe some more economic hardship sometime in the near future, or they have strong independence movements. Maybe, oh, we'll give you more autonomy in exchange, but we're still going to be the big bad guys for international affairs or something like that. But you can govern more of your domestic economy. It's the ways to hold on to power. Most of the power with not all the important power, but giving up a little bit. It's all of that shit is going to be tried before we see you're not going to see the Yugoslav wars. Yugoslav wars are while like Catalonians have their identity, it's not like a hard distinctive thing compared to like the different parts of Yugoslavia, which were like they're just so different and are literally at war for years and years and years and thousands of years beforehand. It's like, oh, we're gonna mesh you all together. And also Serbia is gonna control most of it and be assholes. So, you know, that didn't help that Serbia just kind of controlled everything. It was like, so all the minority, I don't even know if they're going to say minority into population, but I believe they were. But those smaller ethnic groups were like, hey, what the hell? This isn't the way it's supposed to be. And so that was a big part of it. Just power grabbing. There's not very many locations that are very uniform in terms of population, so you have to respect that. Places like America, specifically the US, are very homogenous, but most of North and South America are very homogenous in a lot of locations comparatively to, say, a standard European country. A lot of people with similar-esque backgrounds, or they're pretty together. You know, think of like the natives and such have pretty much been folded into in a lot of respects to the countries that they're a part of, either forcefully or indirectly by just not a lot of places. They have to play by the rules in the countries they're in, and it's almost better for them to just give up what they're trying to keep together to have for the long term, which is really freaking sad, but that's a story for another time. They got some freedom after a lot of fighting in Yugoslavia. Yeah, they did. Good for them, I guess, kind of thing. Ah, there's too many of them here. Yeah, come on, do Yuzuka. That's what I was trying to bait out. Trying to bait it out, friend. Okay, you don't want to... Come a little closer! Aww. No friend? I'm sad. Yeah, we'll take this official. And GG's. Good job, team. Yeah, Yugoslavia is a neat name, and for the short period it was there, it has some very unique moments in history that are pretty cool, and you know, things like, you know, it's a communist nation, but like occasionally gave the Soviet Union a little bit of a finger. They're like, hey, we're gonna do our own thing. Like, you know, it's a really cool. At the same time, kind of did its own thing. You know, it's sometimes where it'll also give the West a finger. Like, hey, what the fuck you? Like, and then they would, you know, massacre its own people. What that? Good. But basically, once they lost their dictatorship, their dictator for all those years, it went downhill. Neat idea, unfortunate execution. Scammed both of us. Damn, got me. Do you know what? Do you even know what Yugoslavia is? Did you pay attention in your modern history classes? I'm pretty sure I could find books that I have with Yugoslavia in it. I mean, it was here till the 90s, late or early 90s. Isn't that old? I know some of y'all are fetus age, so I understand that that's like super old, man. They did kind of scam both of them. They did play each other, or play each one at times for their own benefit. A lot of those non-aligned countries kind of did. That's kind of their goal, admittedly, their niche. Hey, we're gonna play both of you a little bit for our own benefit. Who's gonna give us the best deal? We'll play you a little bit, but we're officially not aligned. But occasionally, you know, they had different ones had their different leans depending on who was giving them more benefit. I mean, it happens now. I mean, I think a good example to some extent is like India when it comes to China, Russia, US is a good example right now. India very much takes advantage of all three of them, depending on the situation. You'll see it be buddy-buddy with China and Russia for a little while. Then America promises, yeah, we'll give you some military stuff. And then like, hey, America, you're not so bad. And then Russia and China are like, we'll give you some oil. And then they're like, fuck you, America. And they're like, it's very, for those countries that aren't at the top, that's a smart decision. Admittedly, that's what you do. You just take advantage of the situation you're in, and that's right. If you can get a little bit of leverage out of both. The downside is you maybe don't get the best of the best from either, but you may get more overall, right? So maybe you don't get the newest of fighter jets because you're not best friends with with one side, right? Hey, we're not going to give you the best military secrets, but we'll give you the next level down, you know? We'll help. But it's still, you know, it's still better than the other team was offering you. Uh-oh. I'll take a trade. Perfectly timed bomb. Oh, that bomb was almost where I wanted it. What? He just ate the bomb. Bro ate that one. The first one I understand with the lip got by. That one they just ate it. Okay, that's fair enough. Well, that's gonna be not the game. Okay, 2 minutes to come back. Let's do it. Let's do it. Go back to the respawn panel with you. I guess no respawn panel this game, but still. Alright, you got this, friend. We need this checkpoint. Minute remaining. No, or just the one checkpoint. Friends, just relax. Don't force this. Don't force this. We can't get that far. Yeah, okay. Let's relax. 43 seconds. A lot of time on the board. We got the big checkpoint. We have numbers advantage now. Get some beacons down. Let's do what we gotta do. I need a trade here. Okay, big trade. I'm gonna jump not to a beacon just to conserve that one. In case we need it. Oh, that's a trade I wouldn't have liked to have. I would like to have that clean. We gotta go. Go to the tower with your Kraken. You gotta touch. Not gonna touch in time. Well, take the L here in this series, this game in the series. But we're up 2-1, so we're in a pretty good spot. We got enough time to finish it for sure, even if we go to game 5. Because you know we're gonna go to game 5. You're always gonna go to game 5. Always gonna go to game 5. It would have been really banger if I had got the 3-0 in that one. We would have gained, we would have been over 20, 25, 50. Would have been a nice boost. Alright, let's go. Next game. Let's do this. Let's win this series right here. Let's not go to game 5. Please. And put us up well into the 25s going into the next series. Which we'll probably do a couple rotations or a couple series. Figure today is gonna be a little shorter. Have a couple longer days in here. Just kind of figure run a little bit shorter today. Allows me to like a little time to relax. I also want to work on a couple small things before I go to bed. Come on, do a delay quad. Didn't get it, but I got an assist on it. Ouch. Blaster's gonna go ahead and kill me. Hello, leader. Goodbye, leader. Oh, you're gonna stay there. Okay. Oh. Gotcha. I didn't get it all that time. Just to not get it, but our team get the tap shot. Oh, that makes it even better. That's worth it. That's worth it. Whee! No, get the checkpoint. Get the checkpoint. Get the checkpoint. Please, pro, no! It was so close. That's painful. That is gonna take some damage to that bomb, honestly. Oh, there's a roller. Hello, friend. As an avid fan of rollers, just ooh, hello. Okay, I respect. You can have crab. Now they got the checkpoint. I tried to snag it as I got the checkpoint. I didn't. Don't understand chargers on Turf War. I guess it depends on the type of charger. I mean, there is some value in going for picks too. Yeah, I would definitely say charger is not a good pick on it, but there is times and places for every weapon in Turf. Just some get definitely less or more value than others. Looking at you, I do agree, chargers. But get some picks, kind of dominate your opponents from pushing up. Just putting up general pressure can be really, really valuable to allow your teammates to push up and take a location. Obviously, easier to do in a communication setting over something like random Turf War lobbies. But you can kind of dominate, keep your opponents back, kind of like how that E-leader was just doing to me, and then just getting the pickable. Where it kind of forced me to kind of move back a little bit for a second, reevaluate how I want to take that angle. That time I got the pick, but other times they just kind of deny you, keep you back for a second. Okay, come on, friend. Okay, I'll let you have the spot. Oh boy, I just missed. We'll take the kill. Might cost me my life. I see that rapid on me, or range. I saw the roller late. Teammate gets it. Roller on roller cry. I'm gonna believe in my teammate. Right call. They might shoot me. Yeah, shoot me, leader, not my teammates that are doing something. See? Pro, yes! Okay, worth it. This is where that checkpoint would have been so critical earlier. Get the roller from behind. Just riding for the lead, yes. Okay. Take an overtime shot. And never mind. Got my controller. Threw my controller at myself. Woo. Slipped right in my hand. Couldn't quite catch it. I hit my hand on my my chair. Trying to catch it. Whoopsie. I'm sorry, controller. I did not mean to do that. Blow into the stick trick because there is something still keeping it from me. I never take it apart. Man, I just fed. Hey, there's a 3-1. Put us back into 2500 at least. If we're going to have shitty power, at least be a little less shitty. I gotta get my my groove here. I'm a little bit just kind of got out of it. Okay, where's what's our state? I'm just curious. What's next? Zones. That is awful. Yeah, I definitely don't think I'll be playing too much of that. That might make me cry. You can't use motion. Is it just you don't like motion, or is it you don't have to? I'm not requesting any details in terms of like, yeah, I have this thing where I can't use motion. But if it's you don't like motion, I do recommend just kind of keep digging at it and trying. It's the best. Even if you're a pretty heavy stick user like myself, I do fully recommend at least having it on a little bit. Like, I would love a stronger motion because I don't use motion a lot personally. I'm very stick heavy. Weird sickness in your gut. Interesting. Yeah, first one I've heard of that being the case. So, better weapons that are less worrying about direct accuracy usually, but just kind of also depends on what kind of weapon you like to be in with, what's your natural style. There's a lot of other things, and I can't just, because if I could give you a list of options, but like they all vastly are different, and knowing your general play style is helpful. What you kind of like to play style-wise gives you kind of something to base on. So you could go, if you're like me, like to get in close, usually pretty good at it. At least I feel I'm pretty good at it, sometimes. Naturally, pistol or shotgun user and a lot of other shooters. Like something like this or Octobrush, kind of good. Maybe even, something like a Tri-Slosher to an extent. You could also buckets in general are usually really good options, no matter what kind of weapon, because what kind of class you like, or what kind of style you like. Just because there's one that kind of fits every option, and they're all pretty decent weapons. None of them are top of the line or anything like top the top, but they're pretty darn good. Usually, just that next level down. Okay, we're kind of getting rushed here. Oh boy. I also have the roller option if you like being really, really sneaky. And I'm just not getting it done right now. Definitely would avoid those high, for sure. Even you can go a lot of shooters because a lot of them have at least a little bit of inaccuracy too. So like, well, you might have missed even if you were accurate. Lol. Well, as long as you're pretty close to accurate, usually you can at least get something out of it. So I would avoid things like splash snipers, you know, chargers in general. Just those perfect accuracy weapons. Something like even a Galuga Dualies after a roll is perfect accurate. So there is plenty of options for you, even if you're not a motion user. You just have to know your style is the best way. Some of it might be just discovering it if you don't really know. Through other games. Just trying things out is the best thing. Kind of give you a list of plenty of different things that might work for you. Hello, glue guys. Yeah, you kind of had nowhere to go. Would like to end this rotation with a W. Would put us in a good spot. That didn't do enough damage to kill? Kind of surprised. Paint and aggro a little. I would start with I would go with buckets then. I mean, mind you, they're not the craziest painters. But they're not bad painters by any means. They paint less than some of those other weapons that are a little bit more aggro. Or sorry, they paint a little bit more than something like a roller, which can be on the more aggro side. And buckets tend to be a hair back further. They can put down some decent paint, you know, nothing crazy by any means. A lot of your craziest painters tend to be things like shooters. So that might be a good place to start. Would be, I would start either with some like regular bucket or Tri-Slosher if you like want to be something a hair more aggro. I would probably go regular bucket since you like more paint, so that's where I would say start. Is the best option to start. Go from there. Alright, good lead. We're gonna win this game. Let's go. In space, so you don't have to like feel like you're super high aggro. You got that range, but you got a nice width to it. Width to the shot, so if you're not perfectly accurate, like something like playing sticks, you can use that to your advantage. Which is really nice. Helps for the light inaccuracies that tend to come with stick players compared to motion players, which is just how it is. As a heavy stick player, I know. As a person who needs higher motions in this game, who has accuracy with motion controls when it's like scaled at 15 on the Splatoon scale, but I understand. But that's at least a couple of starting point. At least I would say a good place to start. I would start with regular bucket. See how you feel about that. If it feels a little not enough aggro and you're okay with losing a little bit of paint, I would move to Tri-Slosher next. I think that's the first couple logical jumps for you to go. Feel free to try the different kits, whatever you like. I would say for bucket, I would recommend the regular vanilla. Don't go to deco. The deco's kind of awful. But there's some niche uses to it. If you like the kit, go for it. I'm not like saying you shouldn't, but most people don't like the kit. There's very few players that play it for a reason. The kit's it's not only not good, it's pretty skillful to get anything out of it, but even then at the highest play, the regular kit is usually just better in most cases. Tri-Slosher, both kits have a lot of value. Both of them are really, really powerful. And have one, the regular Tri-Slosher is even more aggro. The vanilla Tri-Slosher is a hair more aggro than like regular Bucket, though they're pretty even close. You can also play Tri-Navo pretty passively in some ways as well, using the Fizzy Bomb, which puts out decent paint, and then you have Cooler for your team to help with fights, especially for like ranked modes and stuff. It can be really, really valuable. Yeah. You try it out and you don't feel like it's the right thing. Maybe if you have some like, hey, you know, I felt like this didn't feel right to me in this way. Maybe I can kind of push it more, a little bit more, to one direction or another, or a different kind of idea. Speaking of regular Bucket, there's one. I mean, at the same time, admittedly, if you feel comfortable enough with your aim, with enough practice with just sticks, you can totally run whatever you want. Don't feel like you need to play differently because you're playing on sticks. But yeah, I know the tends to be slight inaccuracies of playing a stick compared to motion, or at least both. Come on, force them back a little bit, keep them behind the wall. Man. Gotta clear out this top left. We did. Die! Alright, we gotta get the cap now. I'm not worried about one dualies. I'll take the double. Oh, Suck Bomb! I heard it, but I didn't see it. Oh boy. That's absolutely whiffed that. Good trade on our team's part. Oh! They had 2 for 1. They're gonna get the cap back. My goals keep you off here. Oh, there's another one! Oh, I just saw the 52. I didn't see the splash. If I saw the splash, I wouldn't have thrown that bomb. I threw that bomb purely out of just like, hey, let's keep this 52 back. I would have, just swearing. Teammate gets kill, I don't care though. As long as somebody does. 52 goes down. Carbon moment. Ah, trade. Team gets in though. Get a neutral. Slow him down. Ah, it takes a whole lot to learn any new weapon, to be fair. Okay. Hello, friend. Hello, friend on wall. You go back to spawn. God, I feel so slow today. Maybe I just am slow today. Carbon on left. I'm not gonna force their spawn, but if I can keep some pressure on them, maybe I will take spawn. I might have an opportunity here. Take 52. Oh, I wanted that splash. A trade with 2 would have been okay. Taking the single, not valuable. Not as valuable, I should say. Staggered amount, put my team at numbers, a decent numbers position. Okay, nope, we're damaged, we're damaged. Play life. Not force us. Got him. Felt like Carbon was playing that spot pretty hard because I thought there might be jumps, so okay. I needed that to die there. You've won Start Everyone, congratulations. That's something that I haven't done. Fun fact, technically, it is not pinpoint accuracy because, nerd emoji. The bullets have width, and technically it's also not hit scan, so if the people are moving, if your accuracy is off a little bit, it actually might benefit you. It also can hurt you too, but to be fair. In previous games it used to be hit scan for snipers. Alright, we're playing zone here. I'm out of ink. Play zone. Thank you. I nerd emoji'd. Sorry about that. This is what happens when you play the series for too long. They changed that from 1 to 2, by the way, so that's an old reference. Bing, 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 bing. Come on. Boom, ba-dum, ba-dum, boom, boom. Game, please. Let us have game. Good start, though. We take the W to open. Game? Why are we stuck on battle time? Okay, thank you. Yeah, there is some brain powers to Slosher, but utilizing that is definitely a key feature to it. Utilizing that that shooting over cover and things like that is really, that's probably the biggest learning curve for Bucket, without doing some like specific tax or something like that. Like technically the tail of the Slosher, you can wiggle it in ways and people will do that and blah blah blah, but you won't need that for most games unless you're planning to play like comp games. That is a little bit of a trick to learn, but once learned, it's really nice to shoot over the edge, and lol, they're dead. It's one of the best weapons to kind of reach around edges and behind cover. that just doesn't exist in most weapons in this game. Most of them just kind of shoot people in front of you, and that's all you can do. Well, you can shoot over it, but like the fall off is insane. It's pretty hard to do anything of value. Sure, you take down my teammate, but I take you down? An eye for an eye, friend! Oh, hello, Hydra. Okay, goodbye, Hydra. Oh, I'm getting burst bombed. Get out of here. Thought I heard one. I think they're top left here. Yep, they are. I heard it. I heard correctly. I got an assist on that. Good bum. Yeah, it is a little bit of a brain weapon, though. A little, I get that. It's kind of the trade-off for having less accuracy, or having a wide width of accuracy. And okay, only paint zone while you do that. Okay, cool. A lot of damage. I would say low. I don't want to say low accuracy, because high of range to be accurate, and the fall off and such. Just got to be a little bit of a brain, just a hair. But you can also just admittedly just kind of play it like blop blop blop. Okay, you're done. Let that sort of stuff come naturally with time. Alrighty. Alright, time to play video game. Aim is way off on regular bucket. Interesting. I mean, it's maybe because it's a little bit delayed, the shot coming out is giving a little trouble. So, like, are you aiming where folks were? And that might be a little bit just because of the animation? No, might be a cause. Just trying to think. Because that understandably could be it. If that's the case, it might be worth too also just kind of diving into something like the Try, because the Try, one, you get in a little bit closer and the weapon shoots faster. There's less animation to the bucket itself, so that might fix some of that problem. Behind me. Realized that a little late where that was coming from. But that might help too. Tri-Slash, you're getting a little bit closer. Still have that wide width to work with to help. Getting a little bit closer. But like I said, if the regulars two, you kind of have two. You have one that can play a little bit more passive with the, and a little bit more painy with the Tri-Navo. And then the regular Tri-Slash is a little bit more aggro. This Naughty is doing a lot of damage right now. Ouch. Oh my gosh, I whiffed that. We got the cap though. That's what I was looking for, was paint plus I was trying to get that kill, which I got both. A little bit grosser than I would have liked. But we got it, and that's what it matters. Got it. I'm gonna jump to this bubble. Try go, or please go down. What? I really thought that Junior would go down to that bomb. I didn't see what happened to it. Must have just done some damage instead of a kill. Alright, we got some points on the board. Don't like that I keep getting drinks on landings. Immediately I am jumping dead. Spots that drinks would make sense to throw. Get an assist on that. Team has numbers. We get one. We get one. Just the heavy. Big assist. Big kill from our team. Nice. Dooley's falls into a bad location. Take advantage of that. If you're a little too aggro, then yeah, I would try Sly. Or try Sly. Try. Maybe I can speak. If you feel it's too aggro, or you're too aggro for regular bucket, I would try regular try first. And if that is slightly too aggro for you, I would slide over to Tri-Navo. Because Tri-Navo can play a hair. It's gonna play a little bit more aggressive than regular try. Or sorry, it's gonna play a little more aggressive than regular bucket. It's kind of in the middle between the two. So you could take a small step if you feel it's just a little aggro. I would go Tri-Navo. If you feel you need to go a good bit, I would go regular try first. Hey, a plus 75. That'll take me well up into the 2300s or 2500s. Let the climb begin. Just kidding, we're gonna lose the next 3 for the funnies. Alright, let's go. Get back in this. Lock back in, a new series, time to win. Oops, all Inklings, by the way. No, none of them Octolings in this rotation. Or in this game. Doing it with that kind of voice makes it sound so much worse. Alright. Come on, Pencil, let's dance. Ugh, I had to get those and I just absolutely missed. All my fault. I get that cleanly, we get a shot at winning this game. That we might be out of luck. The bomb. We get the cap. Alright, we can breathe. Get around the corner. We do. Just barely. We get the kill. They jump out. We got a shot at this game now. Here we go. I'm going to go ahead and focus some paint around. I would rather focus that. Get a little bit of area to work with here. Where they can't just immediately drop down. Get that quick cap. They got a lot of quick cap options. I do think we are going to have to get into that lockout point. I do like that. The biggest thing, I just want to get some paint down before I moved up, and I just moved up a little bit too slow. I took too long to do that. Ah, that was just on the ledge. Whaling, let's go. Get an assist, not enough. We get a neutral, but just a hair too late. They get the game. Bum, bum, bum. Man, our pencil played well. Wish we could have got him a little bit more value out of that. Though their pencil played better, for that matter, but wish we got a little bit more out of it. Come on, give us another match, please. Come on, game. Alright, let's go. Do this. So sluggish to start clicking. Realize I could still just hoping just a little warm up would be a little less sluggish here. Our team is going. I should follow. Hoping to get a second one out of it. I am one shot though. You left me behind. Wow, ballpoint. Okay, a lot of specials. We'll patient it out. Yep, nobody. Can I get this blaster? Or not? I get the blaster in the end. I run back into one of the strikes. Oh man. Should have had that one clean. Not going down. Buddy, I got you. Help your teammates out. You never know if that could have been a trade if I don't help them. Could have even lost the fight. I mean, very unlikely. I think would have took the rapid direct. I believe in you. There we go. It was a 2v1, so I kind of figured. Even if I jump and the one goes down, the other one should be able to put it in a position that... Oh, okay. We can at least take one down with us. We get out of cleanly, okay. Not what I was looking for, but something. Coming back to zone, nice. Good job, teammate. There we go. Very good game. Happy with that one. Not perfect, but good. Good work. Gotta work with gotta work with your teammates. It's big help. Chargers and turf are a pain. Yeah, they either are really valuable or really not, and there's kind of no in between. I'm gonna be honest. Ba-dum. Come on, let's do this. Let's do this. Right now. Get another dub. I don't know what we are in the series. I didn't pay attention. We just need more wins. No losses, right? Little as you can get. Mind you, we get this map, which is map of all time for us. Oh, we gotta get something there. Okay. Not a great start. Let's clear this top left first. Good shot. I know I gave him a pretty easy one getting in their face, but would have liked to have that clean. Instead, I'm back to the espresso machine. That should kill. There we go. Let's regroup here. I think that's big. That helps a lot. I'm just going for zone. I'm not going to worry about that. We need zone first. Now we can worry about the dualies, which go down anyways. Alright. Big comeback time. It's zones. Most zone games end in knockout. Slider. Good cap on their part. Be tough for us. They have double slider. We have to keep them locked out on this map to have a realistic shot to win. Which is easier said than done. We're gonna have to control the game a lot more than we are. Ah, good shot again by that Lux. Can't get that cleanly. Red Ringers creeping on this side again. Hold it neutral, but I'm not going to get it. Going to die to the bomb. Just inside the range of the 70 damage. And then we take the bomb damage. Enough to kill me. The Navotri? Nice. Or the vanilla. The one with Inkjet or the one with Cooler? Alright, we need to move. Got a chance. 3 down, just to do loose. Get him. Wipe out. This bucket needs to die. They got to jump out and they got paint. These are closer to their special. They actually have it already. Ah, they're gonna get this for free. And they have 4 specials there. Capping this plus. There it is. There's slider. Once they didn't cap in the middle of that slider, it was cap lost. Doesn't mean the game's over. In this corner, I'm waiting for them to rush me, and they just haven't. There they do, and oof, back off. Ooh, it's hard to aim sometimes. Yeah, I agree. Sometimes it's hitting all the shots, other times you're not. Well, we're gonna fall in this series down 1-2, but we're not out of it. Obviously, I had to try there, just dive. Getting it is better than nothing. Well, 1-2, not a bad spot to be. So come back on this. Oh, not a great one for me. We're taking care. Taking out well. That bow played real well. Kept us locked out a good chunk of the game. Alright, come on. Next one. Come on, game. Give us another match, please. Would like to get this 2-2, get the win in game 5. After that, let's get started here. Start with a match. Alright, let's go. Better map. See if I can not be sluggish. Early caps favors us. They're gonna get quick cap back. Maybe not quick cap back. We might hold this. Mind you, the penalty wouldn't have been very much, but anytime we can keep them at bay, get our team back in, I get a little bit of pain here. Now come back towards front. Roller gets 2. I get 1 back though. That's their quick cap. And no bubble. That's huge. Jump into these beacons. We hold this. Get those points going. Get them down. Did that not? That was weird. I think they just didn't quite hit the ground when they exploded. Wow. We hang in there just a little longer. Coming in the zone. Zone hold. No, finally lose the zone. Under 10 remaining. It's fine, we can get a neutral here shortly. Start taking down our penalty. When I heard that booyah, I knew there was somebody behind me. Or that ouch. You saw me immediately just run. Because I knew that there would be someone behind me here. Can I take a trade? Nope. Ah, teammate got it. Cool. That works. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. No problem. Hey, you know what? Follow now, follow later. I appreciate it no matter what. Thank you. Okay. Get damage. We still get the 1. I thought I was gonna get 2 there. Get the shield just in time. In the tent. 2 down though. We gotta move here. Those mines. Ah, I wasn't ready for mines. No, we got the cap. Let's go. That's fine. That's another 38-point penalty. Big penalty for them to work through. Again, gives us more time to work in here. Willer's got the jump on me. I get damage on him, teammate. Shred needs to die. Not going to. They're hanging there. We get the zone. Further matters. We assist on that in the end. And jump out. Wow. Good jump out called from them though. That definitely forced that tent down. Nice. That was a bomb behind them. It was either death or drop, and they dropped. Sneezing doesn't help, but didn't cost me anything. Yes, that's big. They had a drink, so they're gonna be back in fast with their slider, but it's delayed. We get 1. No, we don't get the bomb. That perfect gets the jump. Obviously, that bomb wasn't in. I saw the jump after I kind of threw the bomb down. But if I get that in time there, we might have a situation. We might have a situation there where we get them before they can slide her in. Mind you, I think they still would have capped, but you know, it gives a little bit of an interesting scenario. Our team jumped in. They have numbers in there. I'm not gonna dive it. I just want to. I'll play a little bit safer here. I ran right into the bomb. I'm gonna play a little bit safer. Immediately runs into a bomb. Could have just jumped in. Same result. Fine, we jump back in. This time it's a safe jump, so I might as well do it. I'll take a trade on that. Good bomb on the shield. It's one. Team sees the 2 there. They get one of them. I'm gonna jump to this beacon. I might be able to help hold zone just a little bit. Oh, they're gonna cap. Okay. With the cap, we'll breathe. Don't have to get it right now. We get the 1. I'm pretty much dead. I'm not dead. Thank you, team. If I fight that, I die. It's not with my teammates can handle it. Handle it. Well, I would have followed up if they didn't. If I wasn't damaged, I would have immediately ran up closer. Cool. We get one. Teammate gets the other. We lock them out. We win that game. Let's go. On to that's the end of the series. Yes, that should be. Oh no, wait, this will take us to game 5. I probably will wrap up after this next game. A little bit shorter today. Started a little bit late. I had a couple things to take care of. I was gonna start at 8, but I had to take care of some things. And then by the time I got started, it was almost 10 o'clock today. But we'll be back tomorrow with some more gaming. But for now, we have ourselves a game 5. As everyone knows, always game 5s. Oops, all game 5s. Everywhere's game 5s. No, we haven't had too many today. Just, I think, what, one other game 5? We actually have had very little today. Rare few game 5s. Alright, here we go. So you liking Tri-Slosher? How's it feeling? Does it feel better than regular Slosher? Obviously you mentioned the 12 kills. So it sounds like it's working out, but just you gotta ask. All right, game 5. Let's add a series dub here. Couldn't get it. I knew they were gonna come forward, or I knew they were gonna shoot that direction, but I thought they would move forward instead of being all the way back where they were. I thought maybe they'd try to come after me, so I started to dive forward in hopes they'd shoot behind me, but I ended up falling right into their trap. All right, we'll take it. Don't get home. Teammate gets the 1. Easy to not get home though when they end up falling off the map. Oh, force them into a bad spot. Teammate gets the follow-up. Let's go, Dill. DYL. I don't know how it's pronounced. I assume Dill like Dylan at the start of it. Got one coming here left. Get the drop. Get the damage on the drop. No kill. Really? Not a great start for me, personally. Team's in a good spot. Oh, boy. Or it had a good game thus far. Don't want to disappoint him anymore. Let's find some picks. Picks and paint. Alright, they're popping a lot of specials. We can wait it out. Big kill. I get directed there. Oh man, this might not be good. Our teammate's gonna go down. That was a smart play by them. A good desperation kind of attempt. Well, no. Strike's gonna get me. Oh, we're gonna lose game 5 in pretty dominant fashion. We had the one opportunity. They got the neutral. I'm jumping in this way. Don't give up, but I thought it was over. Maybe not yet. We do. We stick in here. Shred this crab with the teammate. Okay, now we flick back to zone. Woo! I'll tell you what. I thought we were done. That was a good play by our team. We got to repay them. They've had a couple good plays. Our turn to get some damage here. Team all works together on that one. I get one with whales. They don't have any like insta-cap specials right now, which is nice. Oh, trade with the splash. No strikes. I think they had strikes ready. We're gonna go 3 down, so that's probably gonna be cap here. It is. Shot doesn't take care of business there. I thought they had that. Oh, L3's on the jump on me. One shot. Gotta get the L3 there. Now they got the movement. I just gotta get that one. I take a step forward and I kill him. Good strikes plus crab tank combo. Get one opportunity at this. I'm just diving. Let him look at my jump. L3's looking at me and not the zone. Get the cap. We're not out of this. We're not out of this until Judd tells us we are. L3 behind. L3's gonna get the cleanup. Pincered by two enemies there. Not able to get home. Yeah, another opportunity. This feels like I have an opportunity to do something. I'm gonna use the word opportunity a lot, apparently. The special's ready for them. There's another crab. Look to get home on the one that Booyah bombed. That's definitely end the game there. Taking outs here in our game 5, but hey, not a bad spot. Alrighty, folks. As I said, I was going to wrap up here after this one. I appreciate you all coming out. We'll be back tomorrow with some more gaming. Hopefully on a positive note with the Steelers winning. That's what I would hope. Probably go live a little bit after that game starts, somewhere 8-ish. Give or take a little bit. Yeah, appreciate you all coming out. And I hope to see you all tomorrow. Good night, folks.